everyone, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com, and I'm here with Jack. I know that you're not on my channel at the moment, but I'm here to interview Jack and ask him some questions so that you can get to know him a little better. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and also be sure to check the description. I'll link to the video where I asked Vanessa questions on her channel.
Yes. So today we have 5 serious questions,
right,
and 4 quick questions. So the 4 quick questions are probably gonna be, you could answer really long answers, but I want you to answer quickly because it'll be fun just to see what you say.
Yeah, and I don't know what questions Vanessa is going to ask me. I'm a little bit nervous about this, to be honest.
Yeah, these are completely a surprise. I wrote them the other day and I thought pretty long and hard about them. So are you ready for the first question?
Ready.
The first one's pretty easy.
Okay.
Just to ease into it. What do you like to do on the weekends, Jack?
Oh, great. That's a good start.
Yes, easy.
So, on the week, I like to work on my business, but that's never a reality. So, I usually spend the morning with my son. We usually do some kind of adventure. But it's funny because I sometimes prefer the work week. I actually saw a cartoon the other day, and it showed like somebody who has kids walking into work and someone without kids.
Yes.
Did you see it?
Yes, but you can explain it a little bit more.
Yeah. So the person without kids, they came in and they're like, I can't believe it, I'm back here, I love being here. And the person without kids said, you know, I hate being here.
So going to work's kind of like a relief.
It's an escape. Yeah, it really is.
Quieter, more relaxed.
Yeah.
You're in control of what happens.
Exactly. But I mean, I love watching soccer. So my son and I will watch a little bit of soccer. Sometimes I play soccer on Sundays. But we generally just try to get out and do stuff.
Sure. What kind of stuff do you usually do? Like you said, an adventure. Does that mean go to the park or go to a brewery? What kind of stuff do you guys do?
Yeah, the brewery. As you know, they're probably the best places that you can take kids. The safest places as well.
Funny, going to a place that makes alcohol is a good place for kids, but the atmosphere is really great.
The atmosphere, and also it's safe. The kids are usually in this contained environment with either a fence or there's no like road or car park nearby.
You don't have to worry about them running off.
No.
And there's a lot of those places around here.
Yeah. And all the kids play and the adults drink on the outer circle. And it's just a time that we can actually relax, you know. Because our kids are at an age where they are toddlers. My son is 3 and he likes to run away. He doesn't have any self-control.
Yeah.
He's like a dog who sees a squirrel, just runs after the squirrel.
It doesn't matter if there's a road or anything else there, I'll just go. So it's good to have that safe circle of adults. So now that you have another child, a daughter who was born recently, have your weekends changed at all?
Yeah, we're more in survival mode right now, which just means like we're trying to just take every hour as it comes.
Yeah.
And
see how
it's difficult because there's a lot that we have to do. Sometimes my wife gets sick, my son and my daughter. So yeah, we have to just try and do our best. And it's hard to get out of the house because you have to get my daughter changed, my wife has to get changed, my son refuses to put on clothes, so it can be quite difficult to get out. But yeah, we're enjoying it and doing our best.
Yeah, and it seems like probably every phase will be different.
Exactly.
Like he's young now, but in a couple of years it could be completely different.
Yeah, and every weekend's different.
Yeah, so for now, going to work is the relaxing time.
It is, yeah, doing this. It's very relaxing.
Are you ready for question number 2?
Yes.
Okay, the second question is about your childhood. How would your mom have described you as a kid?
At first, when I was my son's age, about 3, crazy, energetic, uncontrollable.
Okay, kind of like your son?
Yeah. She used to put like a dog. They had a lead. They have leads. I used to have a lead because I used to just run and just go after everything.
Was that because you lived in a city? Like now you live in an area that has, neighborhoods. It's a little safer, but did you live in a city when you were younger, so you had to stay close?
Yeah, it was a similar size to where we live now.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, that's the way that my mum thought I was going to stay safe.
Yeah. I mean, she's just trying to make sure that you don't run away.
Yeah.
What about when you were a little bit older, like middle school or high school?
Yeah, middle school, I'd say ambitious and sensible.
Oh, ambitious in what way?
I always wanted to be top of the class
Okay.
with school.
Sure, high expectations for yourself.
Yeah, and I was down or upset when I didn't get the top marks in the class.
Okay.
But then that changed in high school.
Like stopped caring, or just
Yeah,
stopped trying to be the top?
Yeah, I just got bored with school when I was, 14, 15.
Yeah.
And you went to that rebellious stage.
Yeah.
And my mum at the time was a little bit concerned because I just had no focus. But yeah, I think ambitious, caring, and maybe sensible as well.
Sensible, like trying to not do something too crazy, but still maybe not being as school focused as you were before.
Yeah, and making good decisions.
Oh, that's probably everything that a mother could want.
I think so.
Making good decisions.
Yeah.
So does that mean you were the favorite child?
No, I can't say that.
You can't say that.
Well, yeah, but
Your siblings aren't watching.
she might do. But yeah, I think I was a sensible kid. I think she saw that as
And
well.
are you the oldest?
The youngest.
The youngest. Huh. I would expect that the sensible one might be the oldest.
Yeah.
'Cause usually they're the ones that have to be the role model, or they're kind of like the parent
Yeah.
of the family.
Yeah, and the younger one usually can get away with more.
Yeah, but you didn't take advantage of that.
I don't think so. At least, I don't... When, again, 14, 15, things started to change.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
pretty
more
normal.
rebellious, yeah.
I think most teenagers want more independence, and school just becomes boring.
Yeah,
So-
I did find it challenging and found it really boring.
Yeah, so when you became an adult, did you go back to that crazy, energetic child that you used to be,
At
or
university.
more sensible?
At university I did. And I kind of got a sense of adventure as well after university when I went travelling.
Oh, right.
But I got really focused and ambitious again at what we call college, which is high school, 16 to 18.
Right, that's so confusing.
I know, it's really is confusing. And then after that, at university, I wasn't focused again.
Hey,
So I go through waves. I
yeah,
guess.
phases, and that happens with everyone.
I think
Just
so.
part of life.
Yeah,
Are you ready for number 3?
I am.
All right, this is also a little simpler question. What is one of the most amazing places you have ever visited?
Bolivia.
Oh, quick answer there.
Yeah.
Bolivia. Why is Bolivia so awesome?
Well, I had 3 weeks there, and it's the perfect time as a tourist to spend there. Obviously, you can spend longer there and really get embedded in the culture, but as a tourist who wanted to just go on adventures, it was perfect. So I spent a few days in the jungle, went to the salt flats,
Wow.
went to La Paz, the capital, did a couple of other trips as well, and
Was that where you got malaria?
I didn't get, no, typhoid.
Typhoid. Is that where you got typhoid?
That was Colombia.
Colombia, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe your experiences in Bolivia would have been different if you had gotten typhoid
Yeah.
in Bolivia.
And also I was fully recovered from typhoid when I went to Bolivia.
Oh, so that's kind of like you finally got over it.
Yeah.
And now I can have a good time, finally.
Yeah, I felt energetic again.
Yeah.
Everything was super cheap. I met some great people, went on really good adventures.
Were there a lot of other travelers there when you were there?
Yeah. Yeah, I did the tourist stuff in Bolivia especially.
Yeah.
So we took a package to go to the jungle for, I think, 4 nights, which was just incredible.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Like, did you see animals?
Oh, yeah.
Dangerous things?
Yeah. Alligators were everywhere.
Really?
Piranhas. We went piranha fishing.
You fished for them?
Yeah.
And what did you do with them?
We ate them.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that like? What did it taste like?
Very meaty.
Meaty.
Yeah.
Huh. I'd
Very
imagine
meaty.
that though. Like they're eating meat
Yeah.
and seem to be moving fast. Maybe their muscles are
Yeah.
like meat.
Yeah, like they have that muscle fiber, I guess.
Huh.
The aggressive one. And then, yeah, I swam with dolphins, which was crazy because there was an alligator about 20 yards away.
And it was okay?
Well, yeah, apparently.
You're alive now?
I'm alive.
You have all your arms? That's good.
But it was scary. Well, I mean, it's obviously scary. The piranhas, and there are alligators, and you can see them. And you go in and you swim with the dolphins, because apparently the dolphins scare away the alligators.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because I would have imagined, at least just stereotypically, that the moment you get in the water with piranhas, they just eat you.
Yeah,
But I guess that's not the case.
No, but one of those things as well, because we just trusted this tour guide.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't research everything, and we did hear the story of how someone died, got eaten by an alligator in that river, but we found that out afterwards.
Probably better afterwards.
Yeah, but talking about being crazy, that was like a time when you're on your own, you're traveling.
Yeah.
And you feel like, okay, if I don't do this now, I'm never going to do it.
Do you think you would do that now?
No.
Really?
No.
You feel more like
Too many responsibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot changes throughout life.
Yeah, it does. I don't know, maybe I would do it again, but that specifically, probably not, because I've already done it.
Yeah, and
So-
with young kids, there's too much at stake.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't take my kids to the
Yeah.
living jungle.
What
right
if when your son became a teenager and he wanted to go there, how would you feel about
It's
that?
such a good question. I don't know. I mean, before kids, I always thought I was going to be one of those dads who just allow their kids freedom and to do everything. But you can't. You just can't do it. You
Yeah.
become a parent.
Yeah.
And it's a different
And it's
mentality.
probably a biological thing.
Yeah.
That you invested so much
It's very primal.
time and effort. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go to question number 4.
Yep.
All right. This is a hypothetical question.
Okay.
If I gave you a stack of money right now, $1 million, what would you do with it?
I would do a few things. I mean, I would share some of it.
Oh, with me?
Probably not, because you gave it me.
Oh, yeah.
You probably
Okay.
have $2 million and
Yeah,
you're keeping $1
I don't
million to
need it.
yourself. So, yeah, I'd share some of it with my family.
Okay.
I'd take a really fantastic trip somewhere with my family. Probably like Argentina or Australia, something like that.
Yeah.
I'd save a lot, and then I'd probably invest half of it in maybe something like property, where you can bring in some kind of income.
So you try to grow that money
Yeah,
to be something else.
yeah. So share some of it, invest, and then take one fantastic trip.
Yeah. Do you think you'd all of a sudden have tons of instant friends who would be asking you for money? How could you decide which family
Yeah.
member to give it to?
I think I'd just give it to my immediate family
Yeah.
and tell everyone else that I'm investing it.
Yeah.
You know, because the stories with people who win the lottery. I think it was something like 2/3 of the people who win the lottery lose it within 5 years and go broke,
Oh, yeah.
because the mentality of having that kind of money isn't there. I'm getting quite serious with this question,
That's okay.
but the like idea of what you should do with it and a long-term plan, people don't have that way of thinking.
Yeah.
And yeah, 10 years ago, I would have just spent it all, without a doubt.
So if you have the right mindset, then you could keep it for longer.
Yeah,
You'd be able to invest it and not lose it after 5 years.
Yeah.
It's amazing how that happens to so many people.
yeah.
They just dream of winning the lottery, and when it happens, they're not ready for it.
No, and it's if you're a person who spends all of your wages on stuff and you don't save, then that's going to happen with no matter how much money you have.
Yeah.
But yeah, 10 years ago, I would have been 24, traveling, just about to go traveling, I think I would have spent a lot of it traveling. And then
It would be gone.
I probably would have bought a house 10 years ago too.
Would you have bought it here though?
No, yeah, that's the thing. Because I didn't really have a place to live back then.
Yeah, your
So
life
I was
plan was totally different.
Yeah, but I think definitely I'd invest it, the majority of it.
This is the sensible side.
It is. Yeah, it's coming back.
Sensible. All right, let's go to the next one about your job. So people watching this already know what Jack's job is, to be a teacher. But I want to know, what's your favorite part of your job?
It's making YouTube videos.
Wow, like this.
Like this. It's the making videos and being creative. And I wish I had more time to do this like as a full-time thing, where it's all about just creating fun videos, fun content. That's what I enjoy most. It used to be the actual teaching side of things.
Oh, right.
But I just love the being creative.
Yeah.
Being creative, making videos. Like today, you just saw the end of the video I just made, which is already on my channel by the time this video comes out.
Okay.
It's quite confusing. But, you know, putting music on there and thinking about ways to make the lessons engaging.
Yeah.
But the job that we have, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I think just being able to be free with your creativity is a huge thing. You don't have a boss or a curriculum that you have to follow. Yeah,
so if you were working for a company, you would have to put these ideas forward and get your boss to say, okay, go ahead and make YouTube videos. Yeah. But doing what we do, we can just say, okay, I'm not going to make YouTube videos anymore. I'm going to create a podcast. Or I'm going to create this kind of course. I'm going to give these lessons.
Right, and you're responsible for the success or failure of it.
Yeah.
So you want to be really careful.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, instead of wondering, what's my boss going to think?
Yeah.
It's just, what are the students going to think?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the way it should be, I
We
feel
have
like.
thousands of bosses. Our students decide what
You're
what we
the
do.
boss.
You're the boss. You know, not completely.
But I think it is nice that you can make something or focus on the real end solution, which is helping people, instead of focusing on what will make my boss happy, which might help people.
Yes.
So you're actually just cutting out that person.
And the politics of a company.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it can get very, very frustrating.
Yeah, not my thing.
No, I was going to talk about it, but we'd be here for a long time. So.
I'm sure a lot of you have experienced companies and workplace drama before.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what that is. All right, are you ready for quick questions?
Yes, answer quickly.
Yes, so these 4 questions, just answer the first thing that you think, and if we want to say more, there's no rules. We don't have a boss telling us you can't say more.
But you're my boss in this
video. Okay, so the first question is another simple one. What do you love to eat?
I love avocados, pizza, crisps, chips.
Chips, yes.
Chips.
I gotta translate here.
Potato crisps out of a bag.
Yeah.
And chili.
And chili?
Yeah.
Do you guys make that a lot at home?
We do in the winter.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're about to make that this weekend.
I think we're going to make it as well today.
It's just so perfect for the winter.
And it's easy.
Or any time of the year, and easy. Number 2, have you ever cried during a movie, and which one?
My Girl.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's an old film. Macaulay Culkin.
Oh. Which part of it was sad?
When he gets stung by bees.
Really?
And if I remember correctly, I think he dies. Oh. I'm sorry to ruin the ending for this film.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. But yeah, it was really upsetting. Grease is another one.
Grease?
Yeah.
What part of Grease was sad?
I can't remember now.
That's
I think it was Grease 2.
Oh, okay.
And I remember... Does he hurt himself on the bike?
I haven't seen the second one. The first one's pretty lighthearted, though.
Yeah.
Like, just dancing and singing.
I think it might just be when they get together.
Oh,
in Grease
like out of
2.
happiness.
Yeah, happiness.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
remember I was watching with my sister and my dad, and I tried to hide it.
Oh, that's so hard when you're with
Yeah.
other people. Probably they're feeling the same thing that you're feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the first time I ever cried in a movie was when I watched The Little Mermaid. And there's a scene where she's on a rock and a wave splashes behind her, and I just thought it was so beautiful that I just started crying, but I didn't understand. So I asked my mom, "Mom, I'm crying, but I'm happy. Why am I crying?" And
Yeah.
you can cry when you're happy too.
Yeah. I've not seen The Little Mermaid.
Really?
Yeah.
You've got a daughter now.
I know.
It will be happening
And a
soon.
son who loves mermaids, so
Oh, really?
he's
Oh,
obsessed.
he would love it. That was my favorite movie as a kid. Let's go to number 3.
Yeah.
Which household chore do you hate the most?
Oh, good question.
Or all of them?
Yeah, it's cleaning drains.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you have to do? Like,
So my wife's hair is really long, comes out in the shower,
oh.
and it blocks the drain, the shower drain. So you have to unscrew the drain, the thing that's meant to catch the hair, and then use some kind of tool to get all this hair and all the horrible gooey stuff out of the drain.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, and my wife normally does it.
Oh.
So I do most of the household chores, but my wife likes to clean the shower, and she likes to, but
It's her hair.
it's her hair, and she hates it when it starts to smell.
Oh, okay.
So she does it, but then when she was pregnant, she couldn't do it, so I had to do it, and it's horrible.
So you don't have to do it that often then?
No.
Thankfully.
No.
Great.
And I put up with that smell longer than she can.
Okay. So
yeah.
because she can't put up with it as long as you can, she cleans it.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. Number 4
Yep.
is... Oh, wait, that was number 3. Number 4, yes. All right.
Is this the last one?
This is the last one. Imagine it's the end of your life. You're 432 years old. It's amazing. And you look back and smile and think, wow, my life was great. It was a success. Why?
I think to have really close relationships with people over a long period and with family as well. Because I think that's what, I'm going deep again, but I think that's what
It's a deep question.
happiness is about, to have those relationships and to be part of a group of people. And then on top of that, it's to know that I followed my intuition and my creativity
Okay.
and created a life that I wanted to create.
That's
Because
important.
yeah, there's that article, isn't there, where it says the 5 wishes of the dying, and the nurse interviews people who were just about to die and talked about what regrets do you have, and they said, I wish I had worked less, spent more time with family. I wish I was myself instead of trying to be what others expected me to be. And I think part of that is just being part of a group.
Yeah. Being close to people. And
Being close to
especially like what
people.
you said, close to people for a long time.
Yeah.
Like have kept those relationships, which is something we're kind of lacking these days.
Yes.
Like quick relationships, or you live in one city and your friends in the next city, you don't talk to them again.
No.
No.
But then again, technology helps us stay in contact.
So in your opinion, technology is helpful in that way?
Yeah, I do. Definitely.
Wow, that was a deep question, but clear answer. Thank you.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Yeah, thanks everyone for listening to Jack's answers, and I hope you learned something new about him and English. There's a lot of expressions and ideas that you can learn from what he had to say. And if you want to see the interview where Jack asks me questions, go to the link in the description and you can go to my channel and see that.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.